Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. When we visit the Kennedy Space Center in Florida, we stayed at the Courtyard by Marriott Titusville Kennedy Space Center, and I highly recommend this hotel. It is incredibly clean and beautiful. The on-site restaurant serves delicious food at very reasonable prices, and they even have a rooftop bar where you can watch rocket launches live. Inside the lobby, there's neat touch panel that both of my children absolutely love drawing on. You can actually purchase your Kennedy Space Center admission right at the hotel. But a quick insider tip, we find out that buying your tickets online in advance is actually cheaper than buying them at a ticket counter. From the hotel, it was only a quick 15 minutes drive to the Space Center. And the parking at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex is $15. The Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex is absolutely massive with so many things to see and activities to do. So I highly recommend buying a 2-day ticket if you can. One day is just not enough and experience it all. The very first thing we did after getting through the gate was head over to the bus embarkation area to take the tour bus. This is another must-do. The bus tour takes about 2 hours and includes 2 different stops, with tons to see at each one. Inside the bus, they play fascinating videos, and the driver gave you a live guided tour to help you learn all about the Space Center. The bus tour is included in the admission. During the tour, we got to see the iconic launch pad and the massive cooler transporter, which is the vehicle used to move rockets out to the pad. There are plenty of interactive learning experiences along the way, and the excitement really builds up right before the simulations begin. They also take you through a test fire and countdown stimulation so you can experience what the launch actually feels like. There are great play areas for the kids to burn off some energy as well. Next, we hopped back on the bus and headed to the second stop. A really cool detail about the bus is its moon theme. Even the flooring is designed to make you feel like you are walking on the lunar surface. At this stop, we explored the Apollo 8 mission control room, but the coolest part by far was seeing a real Saturn V rocket. My girl was so excited. We also saw a recreation of the historic Apollo 11 scene when Neil Armstrong first landed on the moon. The official astronaut transport vehicle used to carry crews to the launch pad. And the actual space capsule. We even discovered the adorable story behind Snoopy the astronaut. To top it all off, we got to meet a real astronaut in person. After that, we went to see the space shuttle Atlantis. It was absolutely breathtaking to see the real Atlantis orbiter right in front of us. My both girls also had a blast getting a feel for what it's like inside a real space shuttle.
All right, if you want my hand, come this way.
Minessa, come on, let's go. Come on, Mina. Minessa, let's go. Good job. Before you leave, don't forget to take some cool pictures. Visiting the Kennedy Space Center was worth every penny, and like I said, I highly recommend getting those 2-day tickets so you don't have to rush. Next up, we are heading over to Port Canaveral to board the Disney Treasure cruise ship to celebrate the 4th of July with my in-laws. Make sure to stay tuned for my next video, which will be all about Disney Treasure Cruise and its special 4th of July celebration. Please subscribe and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one.